Hi, this is Jeremy, aka Mr. Variety. I'm just in the middle of the night here. Wanted to. I didn't want to start a video off like going all, "Hey, check out this video," like when people really start off like all hard in their video, like whoa, whoa, save the mind control for some other fish, some other sucker. I just like to sit here and ramble a little bit. Is that still allowed? Is that not outlawed yet? Oh, no objections? Okay. But anyway, just wanted to give a little update. I've been just sleeping and goofing off a lot. Yeah. And because I've been needing it, man. Not really goofing off like I'd like to, but just sort of like, okay, I guess I'm waking up, not feeling very energetic, but I'm gonna like watch movies and watch TV and I don't know, wake up, keep the money rolling in, chugga 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 chugga, grind it, bada bing, bada boom, bada cha-ching, you know, that's a day, all in a day's work, all that. Well, anyway, it's about a minute and 30. I can't count. It's over a minute of me rambling. So, I guess with that being said, if anything was said at all, I wouldn't try to find out. Hear rewind. You could get dizzy and fall down and hurt yourself. So, don't do that unless you are ready to be kind. I don't know. Hey, so yeah, I've been really virtual in virtual production. You see, when you're not in actual production, I think you're in virtual production, where your mind is still piecing together all the parts. It's still doing all the work. It's internal, where you're like, you keep staring at such and such subject, and keep staring at another such and such subject, and you keep on pinging back and forth of those subjects, and there are hundreds of subjects per day, maybe just a couple per day that you really, really think you care about. But you ping back and forth many, many times over, and like you think there's nothing being done. You look at it, you're like, but I could not hold you what you have in mind. Anyway, I think I've been doing that because I really wish I weren't such a like tired bum like guy. But hey, I guess everybody gets the term, right? I don't know. I hope so. The world seems to spin in rotation, and aeronautics and stuff, and I don't know. You figure it out. But anyway, I'll just like take you around and let you look at some random crap that I've been updating. Hopefully methodically. Check it out. So I recently was subscribed to the Disney Plus program, and I decided, okay, well, I'm gonna watch Sleeping Beauty. Oh, okay, well, what other ones are suggested? Boom, all these ones. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll just go ahead and add all these to my favorite or to my watch list. So that's my first real break in. I watched what's that? That dog. Oh, Fox and the Hound. I didn't realize that movie was just an hour and 6 minutes long, but that was one of my favorites growing up. That's the video game controller. It says Jeremy's one newest. Yeah. I'm shooting this on my new Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, which is pretty cool. It does a lot of megapixels, does a lot of K, Ultra HD, and all this crap. It does the job, and that's a piece that a good friend and client of mine developed and designs for me. I'm not sure if you can read that or not, but it says Mr. Variety right there. Pretty cool. And it's a lightsaber, on a pedestal. Pretty cool. And I did that custom size shelf for myself. I like the design of the custom shelf. As you can see, there's only one piece of hardware you can actually see from the bottom, and that's this little like L bracket thing. But yet I still have other hardware. Like you see that screw there, it's meticulously handcrafted to that part of the wall, so that way that part is supported as well. But most of the blunt force goes on that little L bracket. Seems to be holding up, you know. But and I did that a couple different places. I like this little light switch thing. You turn it off, and the light goes to like a steady light. Turn it off, and it goes to flicker. Turn it off, and it goes to fade. I think maybe that's fade. Okay, it fades on, fades off. Yep. So that's actually kind of fun to play around with. And I built the same kind of shelf over here. I took one of those flat ones, and it used to be flat, but then I took two vice grips and, or what do you call those things? They channel locks, and one at each end, and I just bent that to the L shape. So that used to be flat, but I'm like, hey, I need an L-shaped one. Oh wait, I got one, just with some elbow grease. Same design there, but this is for shirts. So eventually, I can like make shirts for people that already have shirts on hand. Like, hey, try this size on. Try this size on. Doesn't work? Okay, try this size on. All right, what's your favorite color? You know? And, all right, I'm going to make a graphic figure shirt. Is that cool? All right, I'm going to have it ordered and sent. I don't know. That's some cool fabric deal there. That's some lights I got strung all the way over there. That was a bunch of socks I need to repair. That's sort of the patch instructions for me to do so. That's a nice little shelf. It's got the pick of destiny, as you can clearly see. With some lights and stuff. Bedding, the calculator, the new wireless charger for the new Samsung phone, which I'm using for primarily for videography and for enhancing all productivity overall. And there's a little mic. This has actually been the same setup here for about the past year and a half. Essentially, this hasn't really moved too much, which has been good. I've actually taken that couch fully up and dragged it fully up and forward so I can shampoo the carpets and get some deep clean and you know, obviously vacuuming too. I do also use the carpet cleaner on this thing too, on the couch. Yep. So that's periodically nice. Anyway, this is what's been kind of cramping me. Oh, by the way, this, you want to check out some live music? Check out That's the Breaks. For some funk rock. Hold on a second. For some funk. Get it on the screen here. Boop. Check out That's the Breaks. For some. I can't get this thing on here for the life of me. Kind of give them the for some funk. Rock and soul. See, it's kind of blurry there, but it's not blurry there. Cool. For some funk, rock and soul. At that'sthebreaks.com or that'sthebreaks.net. That'sthebreaks.net or that'sthebreaks.com. Also, if you need some electronics repairs, check this guy out. Oh, you can't read it there as well, but actually you can. But I always like it. I like this because it gets the focus right on. That's advanced device repair. Straighten the camera. Anyway, cool. And anyway, there's some things I got to work on. Like, I got to do some woodwork here, so I can get my clamps back, my spring clamps. I want them back in stock. And also, I need to remove this and put it in a better place. So right now, this is getting in the way of me sitting down and to do some sewing work and some fabric work, you know. I think I like this thing way back where it is. And actually right there's a nice mirror I picked up. It's like one of those cool pivoting mirrors. Somebody's like, I don't need it. I'm like, I do. Probably cost $300. And then over here, we got part of my voiceover kit, and then another, that's a microphone, like overhead, so that I can get underneath it and talk like this, you know. And I did some upholstering right there. I'll be finishing that so that can go all the way back behind me, so it looks better for me, like more artistic, instead of, oh well, you know, I live in this place, you know, and it's drab and normal. Those are some books I'm planning on reading. Some microphones, kind of a cable mess a bit, but I'm getting there. I can see inside of my brain. Actually, it's not. It's just a bunch of crap. Questions, answers. Oh, that's my recording interface and mixing interface. That's a conflicted keyboard. I'm not sure if I'll get it repaired or I just buy a new one and keep that on hand until I feel like it needs repaired. It's an old MIDI keyboard, but it has some nice sounds to it. Well, when it works. Hey, what's up? This is my DJ microphone. Essentially, when I feel like getting on here and busting a flow or whatever, and then using that mixed equipment while I'm doing my live stream down here. I plan on doing some actual video gaming. You know, part of the reason I'm getting this table out of here is because, well, I need to do more music production. I have been like, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. That's like killing me. But it took me a couple months to realize that. So the room I have, let me just sit down here. Whoa. Whoa. Probably could have paused the video. The room I have planned to move the sewing table into, and the sewing table folds out like this. So there's like a section in here that you just unfold it, and then it kind of sits like that. And then you put the sewing machine on top of the part that's flat, and then the other parts you can flow into dresses and long garments, long fabrics projects. Well, that sewing machine table, I plan on putting in another room that I perfectly fit a 60-inch by 70 inch, or I don't know. I think it's 60 inches wide by 70 inches tall. I can't remember. Anyway, it's a queen size, whatever that is. I think it's 70 inches tall for sure, but it might be 60 inches wide. And then just all that space, I can just turn that air mattress space. I was just using that as a day badge for a little while. It's a queen size air mattress. But I'm not like using that space very much, so I'm just going to use that, knock that air mattress down, put it in a box again, and then put this sewing table upstairs, so that way I can actually, get to sewing and stuff. Check out this other thing. I'll pause. So other stuff I need to do is I need to figure out my music. I got to do the music stuff. That's what, like, you ever heard of your own personal Jesus? Someone to hear your prayers, someone who cares. Yeah. And then there's World in My Eyes. Let me take you on a trip around the world and back, and you won't have to move, you just sit still. And of course there's Sweetest Perfection, but there's other stuff I've been working on. There's a little strap I found just like abandoned on the side of the road. And I'm like, oh, strap, cool. And then this is a sewing class I still need to take. I think I was thinking about testing some things, and I don't know. But anyway, this is a big old pin board. You can pin stuff onto there. So that's what these little red guys are. The little red guy, it's a pin. And there's another pin right there. And that's a yellow pin. Pretty cool. That's a pin board, basically. Right, as you can see, it says one big pin board. Yep. And this is a pin board right here, but it's also got what are they? Bamboo, yeah, as the top sheet. That way I can put fabrics pinned that. Like I want to pin a shirt that I'm working on to that, Then this is, as soon as I clear it off, it is a cutting table. It is a fabric and upholstery work table. It's decked out. You can't really see the layers, but it has a few layers. Like this is what you would use as a carpet for your office chair. But also, you're doing woodwork on here, it's great to just catch all the dust and then put it all down in a, you know, down a little channel like that and straight into your little bowl that you're catching it with. But oh, that right there is an ancient dinosaur. It's a CD player, probably with a CD in it. I'd find out, but I don't feel like doing that. But yeah, this this cutting table, or this upholstery table, fabric table, is well, it's got fabric on it. You know, that way I don't scratch up or tear or damage any or dent anybody's garment. But you know, I got my black and white thread, and I got some extra bobbins, and a box for my bobbins, I should say, so that way I don't run out of bobbins. I can just keep on switching them out. And this is my I finally found it's rayon, spandex, and poly cotton. It's great for office pants or golf shorts. So I'm gonna finally make some pants and shorts. Right over here though, I got a pair of pants that basically fits me. Oh, and that's I was thinking about doing the adhesive for hemming the hems real fast on that. But I can make a copy of these pants. I went ahead and bought 3 yards of this stuff though. But this is instructions for how to thread the sewing machine. It's literally the page that will get me sewing. You know, I haven't got there yet because I've got more important things to do right now than sewing. I got to work on my voice. I got to read the copy. Read the copy. So this is a cool. It says it's a 4-in-1 chisel and rasp set. I saw it was cool because it says it removes material in hard to reach spaces. Rapidly removes wood. I'm like, hey, see that? It's got that little curve in it right there, that little curvy on there. Like, that's what I want to do with this thing. I want to remove the wood right here. That way, that part can interface with this. You know, so it looks about the right size. You know, it's like pretty cool. But anyway, I'm going to do that in conjunction with these drill bits. Some pretty big drill bits. Pretty well designed box though. The works table. This is the biggest drill bit here. I'm gonna let go like that, and after that, I'm gonna use this this rasping kit to just knock it out further. So I start with power first, and I work with the hands afterward. You know, I got to do that on both sides of this this piece. See, I'm building a for my recording studio, my voiceover recording studio. I'm building a brace kit for this existing stand, and also building a counterweight kit for this existing stand. I'm going to have 1, 2, 3 10-pound bags. That's 30 pounds. Either a 2-pound or a 5-pounder on the back there. I'm not sure. That way it will keep my microphone up, and then it'll be a brace right there. You know, again, right there's a brace. Well, that's what this is going to be. I got that designed for at least a couple of microphone boom stands here. Anyway, but I love this little mirror here, you know, so I won't have to like tiptoe to it as much next time. But you know, check out my full look, you know. So I've been working really hard as a person that's an aspiring sewist. And it's been about 1.5 years since I bought the sewing machine, and I never actually used it yet. I cleaned it, but anyway. Yeah, that's how many cameras this thing's got on the back of it. It's got some red light bouncing on and off of it. That's interesting. But yeah, like 4 cameras, 5 cameras maybe. Anyway. There's some sheet music there. Cool song there. Some artsy fartsy stuff I shot on film, you know, some custom stuff up there. I don't know. Anyway, I don't feel bad about looking at all this stuff because I've looked at it lots. But I plan on, you know, breaking into that and hooking up that, and then moving this guy on with the sewing machine. This is a Husqvarna Viking J20. It can sew through 10 layers of denim. So it's pretty able to do pretty thick stuff. It's also able to do pretty thin stuff. That's why I got it, for multiple purposes. Not just sewing like, stylistic stuff, but also heavy duty stuff as well, like sporting goods, and furniture. Anyway, I get this 3 mil of 3 millimeters thick, and they're 55-gallon bags. That's probably oversized compared to what I need, but that is going to be the base for each of my little bags I'm going to put in there. I'm going to put sand in those guys right there. That's my little pedal for my sewing machine. But, and then some cymbals. Now I had to relocate some things. It's a little song, dance number. There's my bass and my nighttime practice for whenever I get the chance to practice at night. I have not got the chance to practice at night. But yeah, I did on my drum bag, my sticks bag right here, my drumstick bag, but now it's right here. And I can play some belly stop. Anyway, good old belly. And then yeah, there I am. I'm done. And I played. And then here's a look at practice for your bass. Just do that and fully grasp the horn. That's what they call that part of the bass. And you feel some bass. It's cool. And same idea with the guitar. You can kind of feel it, but you can hear it a lot more because of the acoustics of the body, the double braced body, the dreadnought body. A couple songs I plan on rehearsing. Hey, a couple CDs I plan on rehearsing too. But yeah, putting this place together, really am. Plan on doing more video game videos, but and actually recording music, live music, to my recorder. I got 4 tracks on that. It doesn't look like much, but I got 4 tracks over there, 4 multi-track, to a computer. I can record stuff. Anyway, get this back up here. Oh, so I plan on doing. What do I plan on doing with all this stuff? Well, right now I'm. When I feel good on days, I'll go shoot music video. I'll go to different venues and just drive there and show up, walk in unannounced and introduce myself, and feel out the area, and then just shoot live video with my phone. I got a good data plan for that, I think, but I'll see how it goes. But I think I know what I'm doing, in terms of, will people like it? I think, of course, they will, But for a long time, I finally caught on. Dudettes, they skis, but them skis. Anyway, finally caught on though. Yeah, okay, just because you do not have, or just because I do not have, as a presenter, I do not have all the online hits, all the online views, all the online visitors I don't have the comments. I don't have the likes. I don't have the subscribers. Just because I don't have all that stuff does not mean that I don't have people that are like, man, that's really good. Whoa. Just, that's cool. Just, the algorithms aren't, they're not going my way. I don't care. I'm not going their way either. Oh, it's kind of like, one man's trash is another man's trash that he just like to put someplace that he likes it. So just back off. I like what I like, and you do too. It just because it's not just because it's not subscribed or presented does not mean that it doesn't exist. It may very well exist, and it's just being the air is being stomped on it, but it doesn't mean it isn't trying to live and trying to connect. So I figured it out. I'm on to those whatever's that are out to get me. Or wait, no, they got me already. I just had to figure out why. Or not, and just move on, huh? But anyway, there's a lot of stuff I'm working on, but mostly importantly, it's health and feeling good first, and getting rest, finding out what is this big thing desire, what is it need, what is it have an appetite for, what is it absolutely cannot live without, what is it demanding, this big structure of whatchamacallits that are all working in unison. It seems some days it does not seem. What keeps it together? Well, that's it. Health above all, and then to improve upon that if you can. That's what I've been doing mostly. But again, I've been working on a lot of other stuff. It's just, I had brain surgery 2 years ago. Did you not know that? Yes, that's an answer in a question in a loaded form. So you're like, me? What did you say? Did you ask me a question? I wasn't paying attention. But no, I did have brain surgery 2 years ago. And why do I bring that up? Because I have it brought up to me every single day I wake up. All day long. Even at nighttime when I'm trying to go to bed, I'm like, ow, I have a headache. Ow, I have a headache. All day long. Granted, the medicine helps with the headache to reduce it, the effects of it, the pain effects of it, but I still have a headache. Oh man, but life's good, so don't deny it. It's still good. It's a bitch sometimes, that's why they don't radio edit the word bitch out on the radio, because it's okay, it's true, life just is, Anyway, but I'm just going to try to get some rest, wind down for the night after a long day's work. If you call it goof, not work. I'm kidding. Seriously, don't fire me. Not yet anyway. Hold on. Okay, do it now. No. Kidding, no, don't do that. That was a joke. Seriously, that was a joke. No, seriously, that was. Seriously, no, I'm serious, okay? Do you think I'm joking? Seriously, do you think I'm joking? I am joking, seriously. Do you think I'm joking? I am. The left, right in your head's like, I can't get it. But I was working on that too. I've been writing jokes too. Like entire weeks have gone by. I'm just like, I haven't been writing any jokes. I'm so tired. I haven't been writing any jokes. I look at my joke books. I'm like, oh, hey, that's a good one. That's new. Okay, I'm going to go back to bed now. Oh. And like, there's a whole list of them that are new. I'm like, okay, shoot. Like I said, I've been busy. But what's the whole? I asked a question earlier. I did not answer it. Which was, what am I doing? Well, my focus is on music first, picture second. Music, picture as a unit encompasses quite a bit, but it's basically my shoe in, I think, because music picture also means fashion, design, and a lot of other design that you need a sewing machine for that. Other than some good videography and skills and some good writing skills. I should say writing skills come first, because if you're not listening, you're dead in the head, man. Wake up, you know. But don't, get some Z's, because this those nice naps. Because there's some good naps and good times. Trailing off into the distance, it goes that way. Anyway, I'm getting things together eventually, And from this little spot here, changing angles here, I can play video games here, record video games, play 2 players with a friend, Also, I am working on that little spot up there, and it's going to be where I record voiceovers. That big black thing on the left, that's sound reinforcement to help reinforce the sound of the little microphone that's on the right there. Zoom in. Yeah, see, that's a little microphone thing. That's a sound reinforcement thing. Woo. Yeah. Great camera. Whoa. Dude. Crazy camera. Dude, this camera's great. That's awesome. Anyways, be using when I'm live streaming. And other videography. This camera right here is pretty cool. At least until I can afford a nice DSLR camera, because I like control and all that stuff of my optics. But hey, I'll work with what I've got. That's been the formula from day one, and it's going to be the formula all the rest of my life. Work with what you got. Work with what you got. Yeah. It's a new cookbook brought to you in part by me. That's what you got. Now get out of here. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I gotta get going. I'm freaking tired. If you have brain surgery, you have to watch your brain, because you're not sure if you need to sleep or you stay up. Because your brain's not gonna be like, hey, dude, I'm tired. No, it's just gonna keep on tingling and saying, dude, cool, I'm awake. I'm like, I know that, but you're not supposed to be. So stop for a second, okay? Brain's like, I don't know how to do that. I'm like, all right, I have ways of making you listen. Anyhow, speaking of which, I gotta get on my rudiment. That's it from here in the news department, in the recording studio updates department. In my live music videos, I do live titles. So there'll be titles that come up on your screen, that I've done the graphics design for. On what device, you may say? Or the one you're looking at? The face? No. This device right here, this little doodad. Mobile computing is the future, or it already is the present, and people are like, huh? That's okay. But yeah, I do the graphics design on, and I'll probably do some video editing on this thing. It's pretty kicking. What you can do these days, you put your mind to it. Yeah, just when you put your mind to it, that's it. Forget all the other components. But I gotta get going. This is Jeremy, aka Mr. Variety. I do I guess I can. You're like, you can check out Variety Sessions music on YouTube. You can check out Variety Sessions music on YouTube. I really can. And then from here, this is Mr. Variety. You can go to DustyBootsWord.com. That's DustyBootsWord.com for Jeremy's music, Variety Sessions, and that's about it for now. 'Cause it's freaking late. GDDW. Variety Sessions. How's that sound?